In today's video, we're in Red Hill in Nairobi, checking out this 2-bedroom house behind me built out of shipping containers. We're going to be walking through with the owner and builder, Sam, who's going to be talking us through his build process and walking us through his space. Hi, Sam.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about your property that you have behind us?
Welcome. This is called Container House Red Hill.
Okay.
It's an Airbnb. It's a 2-bedroom house with 3 containers.
3 containers?
Yes.
So that's 1, 2, and then
3.
the third in the
Yes,
corner.
then the upstairs is off-cut and remains.
Oh, so it's not an actual full container?
No,
it's just
upstairs
the
is
cuts.
not.
Whoa,
a
it
full
looks like a
container.
complete container.
No, it's not.
That's super interesting. Okay,
Yes.
so before we begin, let's just get to know you a little better. Do you work with containers, or how did you get started with this? Is this your first build?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so tell me a bit about that.
I'm a mechanical engineer by training.
Okay.
I normally deal with generators. This was just a side hustle. I got containers at almost throwaway price at an auction, which I was to use for storage of my properties.
Okay.
Then I bought 4 of them, and that's where the journey started. Yes.
Okay. How long were you working on this for?
Everything that you see, I worked on it for 6 months.
6 months. So that's from
Yes.
the ground phase
From
all the
ground,
way to completion.
the fence, landscaping, and everything in.
Wow. Wow. So did you work with somebody, since you had no idea about this, you had never done a container before?
I worked with local artisans just around here. In fact, the main person who did the works, the welding works, is from 500 meters out across the road.
Okay.
So I just used local artists.
How did you come up with like your entire concept? How did you know? Did you watch videos? How did you know that this goes here, this goes here, this goes here? Tell me a bit about that journey. Sounds interesting.
I did a lot of research.
Okay.
Including watching your YouTube videos.
That's great.
A lot of videos, YouTube, Facebook, and Pinterest also.
Okay.
And then locally, there are some aspects of this place which I've borrowed from local places.
Okay.
Yes.
So you did the floor plan. Did you work with an architect to design the layout?
No.
No?
Basically, we had to draw it manually.
Okay. Before we go in, just tell me a bit about the foundation of this structure. What does it sit on to make it solid?
The foundation, this is the foundation.
Okay.
Then there's another one here, the pillars.
Okay. So
I
it
think we have
sits on these stones.
6, yes.
Okay.
Only stones.
So how many are there? 4 on each
There are
corner?
6.
Where are the rest?
There's one here, then there's the other one there. There are 2 containers,
Okay.
2 20-foot. So here there's one, then there,
Okay.
on the other corner.
Okay. Okay, so I want you to walk us through your home a bit, and then later you can tell us a bit more of the interesting details that we see.
So on your left here, you can see the kitchen. Basically, the theme here, I wanted it to be metal and wood.
Okay.
You can see there's a lot of brown things. And outside, it's more or less industrial.
Yes.
The containers are gotten from. Then a lot of lighting. But this is basically a normal kitchen, how a normal kitchen would look like. Yeah.
So this is a granite top?
Yes, granite top. It's enough for, if you live here, you can comfortably put all your...
But you have a lot of storage
utensils.
space.
Yes.
So much storage space. Your sink, stove, everything. So it's quite convenient. Yeah.
Then the sitting area and a very nice table.
Tell me a bit about this. Did you build it? Was it custom made?
No.
No, you bought it like this.
Oh, sorry, it was custom made
Okay.
by different, let me call them fundis. We call them fundis.
What does that mean?
It's like an artisan.
An artisan.
The people who build things here, they're called fundis. I don't know what you call them in your place.
Artisans, I guess.
Is there another name for a
Carpenter.
fundi? Yes, like the carpenter, the mason, all of them call them fundis. This was made by, I think, 3 fundis.
Oh, wow.
There's one who did the frame, then I had to go get somebody who will collect the stems.
Wow.
Yeah, these are stems which are cut, then they are sewed nicely, then varnish, applied with varnish.
This is beautiful. Okay, so then somebody else made the base for you.
Yes,
Okay.
then there's a glass top.
Then the person that did the glasswork. It's
Yes.
really interesting. Okay, so you have your living area over here. You've got recessed spotlights.
Yes.
You have an LED strip in here that changes colors. Maybe we can see that briefly.
Yes.
Is it this one? Yeah, so it changes colors a bit. Okay, cool.
Basically, what I can add there is that to achieve this, it looks like it's a big space.
Yeah.
To achieve this space, that's one of the challenges you'll get here.
Okay.
It was really hard because you don't want this,
Yeah.
the kitchen to be so small. Then there's the sitting area, you want it to be at least bigger. And you see there's a passage here,
Yeah.
from the bedroom to the toilet.
Bathroom.
Yes.
Okay.
So achieving space here, you have to do a lot.
Tell me what you
That
did.
was the challenge. The TV was supposed to be here, but we had to alternate.
And put it here.
This is custom made because
Okay.
we had to take the measurement so
To
that it's
suit the
L-shaped
space.
and it fits the space.
Okay. Okay. Your windows also let in a lot of light. But I noticed here that you guys have different windows and doors from what we have in Ghana. What is the window made out of?
It's metal.
It's just metal?
Yes, normal
with
metal,
glass.
and then glass for
Same for the
security.
door?
Yes, same for the door.
Okay. Interesting. It's really interesting.
The metal, it's 2x3. It's strong enough, you cannot cut it.
Okay.
For added security.
Okay. That's interesting. And then over here you have a work area, sort of vibe.
Yeah, basically this is the work area.
Okay.
This is where I come and work from here. It's relaxed. We have fast internet.
Okay, and
It's
then
a
you have a
nice
TV.
place. Yes.
I like that phone. It's a very interesting detail.
It's an antique phone.
Yeah.
It's from China. But it looks good.
Yeah. And then you have wallpaper.
Yes.
On this wall.
We used wallpaper in two places, here and in the bedroom.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about the materials that you used in this space? Okay, so what are your walls made out of?
Gypsum.
Gypsum.
Basically, this is gypsum, but for insulation,
Yeah.
there's something called styrofoam.
Okay.
It's like a sponge, but it helps cool the place so that it's neither too hot nor too cold.
cold.
Because you can sense the temperature is different from outside.
Yeah. It's much cooler in here. than
Yes,
it
it's
is
cooler. So between the two walls, maybe the outside wall and the gypsum, there's styrofoam all through.
outside. Okay.
And the doors, these are just, these I got them from somewhere, a hotel, just around.
But is this normal wood? How do they, like, this is really interesting. I like the curves and the detail of it.
This is
tell
normal
me-
wood. In fact, these are offcuts.
Okay. Oh, right.
They
And
use
then they
the
put
wood
it
in the
together.
middle. Yes, then the
Nice.
offcuts, they put them together.
It's really nice. Very different and unique.
Then this is my favorite. This is cedar.
Okay. It's beautiful. What are the holes on the top for? Is it just for
For-
decor purposes?
It's for two things, decor and ventilation.
All right.
We didn't have a way to do the ventilation, so the fundi came up with the idea.
Okay.
Let's just get some holes here.
Okay.
But I think it looks good.
It looks good. It's
And
different.
unique.
So over here we have your room.
So welcome to the bedroom.
Okay. What size is this?
This is almost half a container.
Okay. So
Yes.
about 10 feet?
10 feet by 8.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So tell me a bit about this room. I like these molds you've made over here for storage. So is this still gypsum board?
Yes, this is gypsum.
Okay. And that's what you used for the detail here?
Yes, even
on
for
this-
the details, same gypsum. Then pieces of wood, the
Okay.
mirror.
This is a beautiful one. You've got the rough wood. It's really nice. Okay.
Even the wood. Do you have such beds?
I haven't seen one, but it's beautiful. It's like a log though on the
Yes.
side.
It's a log, then some wooden carvings.
I don't think we saw it when we were looking around. It's a very nice detail.
It's a very comfortable bed. You can test it.
Okay.
On the lower floor, we basically have just metal and gypsum. Because
Okay.
to partition and the finish, we're just using gypsum.
Okay. Okay.
So like here, you'll find that this is what separates the kitchen. So there's gypsum on this side, then there's a metal frame inside,
Okay.
and then there's styrofoam for cooling
Okay.
in between. Then there's gypsum on the other side. Yes.
That's interesting.
So the offcuts I was telling you, what we removed here, because
Right.
this was a container on both sides.
Yeah.
There were two in it. So all of it up to that place, we removed it, then we cut it, and then we
Made
fitted it
another floor.
upstairs.
Such
Yes.
a good use for it. Yeah. Okay, but for your ceiling itself, it's also gypsum.
It's also gypsum.
How good is it at retaining heat without insulation?
From experience, I don't think it can work just
Without?
gypsum without insulation. Insulation is very important.
Okay.
Because in some months, like July, it gets very cold.
Okay.
And that's when you realize this styrofoam works.
Okay. Okay. Let's talk a bit about your flooring over here. So what's this? Are these tiles or like actual wood?
These tiles.
So it's tiles?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
These tiles, but like I told you, I wanted them to look like wood.
Yeah, it has a very nice... It actually really doesn't look like tiles. It looks more like the wood than it does like...
But believe me, these are tiles.
Very well done. And they laid it very nicely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then they're on top of the
even.
wood.
On top of which wood?
The one that comes with the container.
The container floor.
Yes.
Did you switch those out?
No.
You didn't?
I didn't.
So you treated it?
I didn't even treat it. We just cleaned it. Then I applied glue. Then we stuck the tiles.
Okay, so in terms of like safety, how safe is that? Because do you know what the container previously carried?
Yes, it was an auction. I got them from an auction, so I know they were used for storage.
Oh, okay. So you have the records to see what was in it before?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is one container, then this is the other container.
Okay. So 2020.
Yes, 2020 by 8.
Okay. This is really nice. Right. So over here we have your bathroom. After you.
We come to the most expensive bathroom. It's very expensive.
Okay, so this would be the most expensive room in this space?
Yes, in terms of fittings.
In terms of fittings?
Yes.
Okay. So tell me a bit about it. You've got a shower, tub.
Bathtub.
Sink,
nice area. Then we had no space in the bathroom, so we had to sneak in this one from the bathroom.
Yeah. But this is really big for like, usually container bathrooms are so tiny, but you have so much space in.
There was a lot of design and redesign.
Okay.
Initially, the bathroom was supposed to be there. Then I thought it was too small and too squeezed. Yeah. That's when we had this idea. We need to have just a big bathroom by itself. It makes the whole difference.
Yeah.
I think so.
It doesn't look like 220 footage. It looks. Are there offcuts down here as well?
We did amend the container here.
Because it looks
you
so
see
spacious.
even this corner, it was not there.
It's really, really huge. And then for your ceiling, what did you use? Just wood?
Wood.
Wood pallets?
Yes.
Is there insulation on top of this as well?
No, I think wood is a good insulator, if I'm not wrong. I thought wood would be better because of the steam.
Right.
And they also use a lot of the bathtub a lot.
Okay. Tell me a bit about your plumbing in this container. Tell me a bit about fitting I don't know how you do it over here, but you know, the piping, the pipe work and all of that.
The pipe work is pretty simple.
Okay.
Because before you get the tiles, that's where we're using the pipes.
Okay.
And then it's on a straight line. Like here I can tell you, it goes just directly like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Then this way, all the way.
On that side.
The pipe work and also electricity, they almost follow the same pattern.
Okay. How difficult or easy was that to install in here? Electricity or the cabling? Let me understand.
It's inside the metal before the gypsum.
Okay.
There's a metal frame between the container, the end of the container, and the gypsum. So in between, that's where we have
that's where you put it, between the
pipes.
insulation and the...
Yes.
Right. So where does the drainage go? Where does your water drain out into? What's that system like?
There are 2 ways.
Okay.
There's one for the shower. For the shower, there's something we call a pit sink. We dig something, then we put some stones. Okay. The water goes there. Then for the toilet, there's a pit latrine down there.
Okay. Okay. That drains out into that. That's cool. Alrighty. I like this chair. It's very interesting. The patterns are lovely.
Thank you.
Okay. So that's it for your lower level. So this is
this is the main house.
Okay. Yeah. So this is an Airbnb or a short stay situation.
Yes.
Or you don't do long term over here.
We started in June this year.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So just a couple of months old.
Couple of months.
Wow. That means you started building sometime in December.
November there.
November.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
So by June, I was doing some testing. Call a group of friends. They come here, they spend here, they tell you this is not working, this is working. Yes, you do some few changes here and there.
Okay. So you have a swing over here for lounging out. And
That's where people relax on Sunday.
Okay.
After a whole night of drinking and playing pool.
this is one of your recreational areas.
This is the main chilling area. This was also an afterthought.
Okay.
Everything here we designed on the go.
Right.
There was nothing that was preset.
Okay. It's a good use of space because this is underneath your water storage area.
Basically, this is the well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is where we get the water. 60 foot deep.
Wow.
Yes, I thought this place would be unused, so that's when we designed to just do the pool table.
Right.
I think this is the favorite place here.
Not the top? No.
It's more entertaining here because you have music. By the way, there's a speaker there.
Oh,
Bluetooth
hidden in the
yes.
laser cuts thingy. Oh, this is lovely. I like the details, the plants and all of that. Really nice details over here. So what's that? Does it work, the telephone?
It's just for aesthetics, but you can go and try it.
Okay, so just for aesthetics. Okay, this is cool. Where does this door lead to? The
This is storage.
Storage space. Okay.
So like you're asking, the drainage passes through this place.
Okay.
Because it's behind the container.
Yeah.
So I chose behind. It's easier when the drainage would be here, this way. Then you see the kitchen is here.
Okay.
Then most of it goes all the way to the other side.
Right.
So it's easy. When there's a blockage, we just open the place.
And then fix it from
and
there.
Fix it.
Without, disturbing anything else. That's cool. Underneath that, I see you have a gas cylinder hidden here. You use the space very nicely because you're hiding all of these things in very interesting ways. That's nice. What material is this piece? What is it? Just a stone?
It's just a stone, kawaida stone.
Okay. Okay, and then I like the light. So where did you get that from?
Downtown in Nairobi.
Okay.
I had to go to almost every shop. See, the lights are different.
Yeah, they're all different.
Even this one.
Yeah.
Yes. But some of them we've custom made them.
Also, you had one of your artisans make this?
No, we bought them, then we had to modify them.
Right. So you put a rope on this yourself?
Yes, yes.
That's actually really interesting. So I want to ask about your floor. What's the type of floor that you have here?
The floor is called Mazeras.
Mazeras?
Yes. It's a rock.
Okay.
It's a rock from the coastal region. There's a place actually called Mazeras. Yes, but they distribute it around here.
Okay.
So I thought instead of putting tiles, it would look better outside with Mazeras.
Really nice.
Yes, because it's more natural.
Yeah. And it fits your space very nicely.
Fits,
also because of the... What's this called? The type of
wall.
work done here, the wall.
It's just a normal wall, but what we've done, we've applied varnish. That's why it's somehow shiny. Yes.
Okay. So this is commonly what you do for your external walls.
Yes.
This is how you build it. With stones and varnish.
Then the Mazeras that was left, I've used it to line up there.
So like a walkway.
The walkway, then along the grass there.
Do you have any wall lights?
No, I don't have wall lights. There's enough solar. There are solar lighting floodlights.
All over.
On every corner, there are floodlights.
Okay. So that's where you get your light from.
Yes.
That's interesting. What's this? Just a tap. Okay.
This is just a tap.
An outdoor tap.
We have a lot of water, so cleanliness is next to godliness. Upstairs is also another chilling
area.
Spot. Yes.
Okay, I like these the laser cut metal. So did you design, you had one of the artisans make it? Or you bought it?
No, I went to the place where they do the laser cut metals, but I had to choose a design. The main reason I was doing this, I was trying to block people from seeing who is climbing up there. Because this is a village setting, as you can see from that side, but I needed something artistic. So the same person who did that is the same person who did this. Yes.
Nice. So up here.
Up we start with the bedroom.
Okay. It's like a cabin. Has a cabin feel.
Yes, has a cabin.
Yeah.
Like I told you, it's metal and wood.
Wood.
Yes.
Okay.
And some small design here and there. Basically, I wanted this place to be my a holiday home or a weekend home.
Yeah.
If I come with my family, we can stay downstairs. Then kids can come upstairs with the nanny upstairs.
Okay.
That's why I designed it to be like this.
Okay.
But I also noted when people are many, like 4 or 6, they would prefer to. Some of them will stay here.
Up here. Okay, this is really interesting. There's wood all.
This is fully wooden, yes.
Yeah.
In fact, you can see the insulation. You see this?
Oh,
This is what I was
okay.
telling you. This is a styrofoam.
Yeah, you can see it through. All right. Okay.
Then there's a small fan here.
Okay.
Just in case it gets too hot. And then in December it gets too hot. Basically, this room, I didn't design it. I just had the idea. I want a wooden house, like a cabin, yes.
Yeah.
But the fundi came, we went with him through it, and then he came up with it.
Extremely talented. Okay, that's cool. And then over here, we have your walk us through.
Some small details like this one.
Yeah,
I told you about
that's
them
nice.
at Carrefour.
Super.
In fact, this is a
Okay.
pen holder.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's supposed to have a pen holder here. So I removed
Okay.
the part of the holder,
And then you
and
left
I was left
this.
with a beautiful piece there.
That's cool. Right.
So basically, this is a place where you come, you chill. You can see the road from here. By the way, there are a lot of games here. You can play
Nice.
games. There's that
Board
there.
games.
Yes, board games.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so tell me, this is just what, slats, wood slats? For the
Yes.
ceiling. That's all. And then lights.
It's the same wood as this.
Okay. And then you turn this into a ceiling with lights. It's very interesting. So this is where your guests come and just relax, play
Just
some
relax.
games.
Yes. It's called an air hockey,
Air hockey.
but it's a
Okay.
local one.
Okay. So you come and play that over here, and then you have a bar sort of setting over here.
Yes. As I call it a romantic area.
Hey, because of the lights? Or because it
Lights
was-
and see, I have only 2 chairs here. So just come,
Okay.
relax here. You sip your wine or drink.
Okay. Okay, so you
Put the
have
night away.
lights behind the wood.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, that's interesting. Then that's a sink, and then over here is the bathroom for the room on top here.
Yes.
Okay, so we can check that out. So this is still like cuts of wood.
Yes,
like
these
the
are
one we saw
offcuts.
down there. Okay.
Basically, it was metal, but I saw it looked too industrial on this side, so I had to do some little changes here. But I thought it blended well here.
Okay.
And also for this. This is an idea just lifted from Facebook.
I like this. This is really nice.
Then the remains of the wood.
And then
Then there's a
drainage
normal
under.
sink. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Then there's a bathroom over
So this is a simple bathroom. It's not like the other one. Initially, the other one was supposed to be something like this, but it's too squeezed. That's why we had to make the
Open it
changes.
up a bit, yeah, because
Yes.
this is a bit tight. Okay.
Combines
That's
everything.
interesting.
This is a small one. But the main house is supposed to be downstairs.
Okay. Okay, this is really interesting. So when people come here to use the space on top, they can also use the bathroom.
The bathroom,
If
yes.
the guests want to use it, then they use
They
the.
use the bathroom also.
Okay.
Then there's this heating. It's called thermal. It's for
Okay.
cooling. This place gets so hot upstairs.
Okay.
But with this thermal, it's so cool. Even at the pool area.
Okay.
I don't know if you've noted. It's outside, but it's very cool.
Okay.
So the 2 types of cooling I've used is styrofoam and
And
this
this.
one.
So this
This
is
one is
more like.
mostly used in industries.
Okay. That's why it's not as common.
Yes.
Okay. So this is more for like your roof insulation.
Yes, roof
basically.
insulation. If you have such a big roof, you cannot put a ceiling.
Okay.
It's easier to put thermals along the roof.
Okay. And then on top of your roof, what did you use? What sheets did you use?
No more sheets.
Aluminium?
Iron sheets.
Iron.
No iron.
Okay. Okay.
And there's solar and solar water heating.
Oh, interesting. I didn't see any panels.
The
So
panels
then
there.
on top.
Yes, on top.
Okay, maybe I'll see it in the drone shot. That's interesting.
And very nice grass.
Yeah. Why did you go for this finish over here?
I got the wooden part. The summer I went and I saw this part.
Okay.
But to complement it, I thought wood would look better.
Okay.
And then since it's a village setting, it's green.
Yeah.
Almost everywhere it's green.
Everywhere. You have so many plants. I like that. You incorporated so much greenery. Because over here, are these live plants?
No, they're
No,
not.
artificial.
It takes a lot of work to water live
Maintain,
plants, which are
yeah.
active.
Hanging.
Yes.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Then I didn't want to use tiles. We used enough tiles downstairs.
Downstairs. It's comfy
So you can come here and relax here.
and chill.
You have a complimentary.
Oh, thank you. So this is your backup water supply, I'm guessing.
Yes, this is the main water. So from down there, 60 feet, there's a pump.
Comes up here.
Comes up here. So from here, it's distributed throughout the compound. It's a small compound, 50 by 100 feet. 50
by 100, the entire space?
The entire space.
But it looks so big.
It looks big because containers, you know, if you squeeze containers to one side, there's enough saving.
Space on the side. Because it looks so spacious. Wow.
And then I've divided it into two. That's why you see this side, it looks, and then the other side is more or less unutilized, so it looks big.
Big, yeah. Because it looks like you just have so much greenery and so much space. Oh,
that was the main aim.
Very, very nicely done. You've got your fencing, electric fencing.
Yes.
Around for safety.
For safety, so that when my clients come here, I don't have to be called every now and then. But it's relatively safe. I've had no incidents here.
But what's the, okay, I realize in Kenya, container housing is a bit more common than from where I'm from. So what have people's reactions to this space been like so far?
They love it.
Okay.
Yes.
No complaints about, I see the heat in there is good. What about sound? Does it insulate the sound nicely?
I don't think so.
No? So the sound comes out easily?
The sound comes out.
Oh, okay.
It does not insulate the sound.
It does not insulate the sound. But there are things that you could use that could, you know, some materials that you could insulate with that would absorb the sound. Styrofoam doesn't do that, eh?
It doesn't do that.
Okay.
Because the main aim, I'll get one family or one group of friends.
Okay, so it's not like multiple.
Yes.
Okay.
So noise is not a factor to them.
Okay, okay. Do you have a rain gutter? When it rains, what happens to the water?
This is a gutter. So
this one?
It's two ways, yes. For this place, the water will come this way, then it will go outside. There's a drainage outside.
Okay.
Yes.
And
then on the other side, it will go on the other side.
Okay. So you've got perspex on top of, is that perspex? I thought it was iron for your roof.
It's iron.
But
it's
it looks
two
like
ways.
perspex.
There's perspex, there's the clear one. Then where you have the solar water heater and the solar panels.
Okay.
That is the roof, iron roof itself.
Okay.
Initially, I wanted it to be clear. It's like you can see the sky.
Yeah.
But that roof, it retains a lot of heat.
Okay.
So we had to put some insulation
on top of it.
Yes, it didn't work.
Okay. So what trusses do you use to hold up the roof? Is that aluminium?
No,
or iron?
Aluminium is very expensive.
Over
so
here.
we use iron.
Okay. Okay. And then so this is like the little strip in front over there. That's like a gutter.
Yes, that's
What's
a gutter.
it made out of? Is it normal plastic?
Yes, normal plastic.
Okay, cool. I see the floodlights over there.
Yes.
And you've got some security cameras over here as well. Okay. Really, I love the picket fence.
It's a very nice fence.
Yeah,
it makes the place homely.
Very homely. Yeah.
You'd want to sit there all day.
Yes. And you have your car park area and
yes.
Just some greenery on the side. And a solid gate.
Very big gate.
Is it automated? Can you slide
Not
it?
yet. You can automate it, but at the moment, because there's a guard 24/7, I prefer that he opens and closes.
Okay. Then you have a carport over here.
Yes.
So the bed houses are part of the community. The bed is a part of the home, or?
What do you mean the bed houses?
I saw a pigeon in there.
Ah, yes.
So it's a house pet.
Yes.
It's, like a house pet.
It's part of the place.
Okay.
I have 2 pigeons. Hopefully they will
pop out while we go there.
Exactly.
Okay. So this
then
is your backup
generator. Yes, this is the backup of a backup.
Okay.
Because we have solar. Then after solar, there's KPLC, the main grid. Then if both fail, for whatever reason, that's when we might use the generator.
Okay. And then over here, your additional container is for storage and for the guard space.
And for the guard, yes. Then there's a metal grill there if you have a party.
Okay. And then what's this? Bathroom and a washroom for the guard?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right.
So the electrical panel is there. There's a small distribution board. Then there's the inverter, solar inverter.
Okay.
And we use 4 batteries.
Okay. So all of them are down here.
All of them are down there. And as you can see, that's the pipe works.
Right, on the side.
It's on the side.
Exposed. Very industrial.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then the beauty about it, most of it is on the other side.
hidden at the back with us.
Yes.
The storeroom that you showed us.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let me hide under the shade. It's so hot. Can we talk about the cost of the container? How much did it cost you to build this entire thing?
I would look at it two ways, but I did everything.
Okay.
There's the container itself,
Uh-huh.
and then there's everything. I did everything.
Okay, so let's break it down into two. No, actually, let's break it down into three parts. The containers on their own.
The containers on their own, I bought them at 150,000.
150,000 each.
That's roughly, yes, 150,000 Kenya shillings.
Each.
That's roughly 1,500.
1,500, yeah. And then the container build as a home without the furniture and the fittings and all of that.
Not around 1.5 2 million there.
Okay, so that's about $15,000 to $20,000.
Yes, but now everything is it should be above $30,000.
Above 30,000.
Because the quality of finish.
Okay, yeah.
So it depends on the quality you want. The quality of finish it's high end.
It's quite high.
It's quite high end.
Okay.
So it's expensive.
Yeah, so that's for the bathroom fittings, the kitchen.
Bathroom fitting, kitchen.
Furniture, everything we see, the bed,
Yes.
all of those
This
things.
small picket fence, this fence is expensive.
This. Okay.
Yes.
All right, and then the pool area, the top.
Pool area,
Okay.
landscaping.
Everything comes
Yes.
to about 30,000.
Yes.
All exclusive of the land, obviously.
Not less than, yes, exclusive of the land. Not less than 30,000.
Not less than. It's a beautiful space that you have here.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful. Tell me what's the process, how simple working with containers is. How difficult or easy was it for you to build with it?
It's both easy and hard.
Okay.
The easy part is like doing the doors. If you get a good fundi, I use fundi a lot,
Okay.
who can do metal work, it will be easy. Because all he needs, this is the same thing we do in a brick and mortar house.
Yeah.
But now the main challenge will be spacing, getting the space right. Because containers are 20 by 8 or 40 by 8. So the space is fixed.
Yeah.
So getting the right mixture of space, that's the hardest bit.
But you guys achieved that very nicely.
Just get somebody who can do good metalwork and then gypsum.
Okay.
Once you get those two good fundis, that's it. It will be easy.
So, in terms of did you do any reinforcement when you cut the doors and the windows and all of those things? Didn't you compromise the strength in any way? They didn't reinforce anything?
In the middle, between the bedroom and the kitchen, we had to reinforce.
Okay, what material did you use?
Normal wood, steel.
Okay.
Sorry, normal steel. That's the only place we did reinforcement. Then upstairs, we did some reinforcement. Because you see, there's metal, there's the floor, the top of the container.
Okay.
Then there's some metal. Then there's the wooden planks. Then the artificial grass.
Okay. How hard was it for you to stack this?
It wasn't hard. Like
It's
I told
very simple.
you, once you get a
It's
good fundi, that's it.
It makes everything much easier.
It makes everything easier.
Okay. Okay. So if somebody's interested in renting, where can they find this? Airbnb, Instagram?
Airbnb, booking.com.
Booking.com.
Yeah, we're also on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay.
For weekends, I charge 9,500.
Okay.
Then normal days, Monday to Thursday, 6,500.
Okay. That's for
It's fair
all
enough
this
for
space.
4 to 6 guys.
4 to 6 guests.
Yes.
So tell me a bit about your learnings when it came to what did you find exciting? What did you find challenging?
The whole journey was interesting. I learned a lot. At least I can tell you I know almost every shop. I know some electrical, plumbing works. I can do them myself. In between, I got some losses because you get some artisans who are not good enough. Then they would promise you they can do something like this. They're not that good. Then you have to redo it over and over.
Yeah. Would you say that was one of the key challenges that you faced?
Yes, that's the main challenge because you can do it two ways. You can either do it yourself as a DIY, or you can go to people who do the job. That's their profession. So if it's their profession, they have their fundis for this. They have different artisans. In the end, the product is lovely.
Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful space. I really love the greenery all around, over here, there, and then in the space as well.
Yes.
It's really lovely to look at.
Thank you.
Okay. So this was all done in 6 months?
Yes, 6 months.
Okay. Is this something that you're able to do for somebody else, or it's not something that you do?
I can consult.
You can consult.
Yes.
Okay.
It took a lot of time and effort.
Yeah.
Because I basically bought everything that is here. I was the main procurement guy.
Wow.
So that means a lot of time and
went
effort.
in.
Yes.
Yeah.
And even picking, because everything is almost hand-picked. Because like this lock, I can tell you, I looked for locks all over town. So I had to pick the best.
Yeah.
Something that suits the place. Like these hinges. These are our normal hinges, but we had to do some modification.
Okay.
The hinge comes like this. So see, we had to cut it.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah. Down here.
So there's a lot of
Okay.
modification on every piece of item here.
So a lot of love and time and attention went into it.
And money.
And money.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So for your finish on the container, you just painted it.
Yes.
Okay.
What I wanted, because I knew what the work I would do inside to not look like a container, look like a normal house. But I wanted it to have that industrial look. This is a container, yeah, from outside.
Okay.
This is just a normal container. In fact, if you are on the road, you cannot tell what's inside.
Okay.
It just looks like a normal two containers stacked together. Yes.
Okay.
That's why I wanted this industrial feel.
And then inside it completely transforms
Yes,
into...
inside completely.
Yeah.
It's a whole
It's
new.
beautiful.
Encourage your people, they can do it themselves.
Yeah.
If they have the time. You learn a few things here and there, you save a lot of money. And then you can transform it exactly the way you want.
All right. Thank you, Sam. Thank you
Thank
for
you
your
so
time.
much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming all the way from Ghana to view this house.
All right. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.
So if you're interested in visiting this space, this is Container House Red Hill. It's located in Red Hill on Limaru Road. Yes, so if you'd like to check it out, Sam will be more than happy to host you. So I'll leave the contact information in the description box below so you can check it out. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to share with your friends and family that may find it interesting. Hopefully I see you in my next video. Have a beautiful day, a beautiful week, and an amazing life. Bye.